Wait, is he torpor running? Dude, I think he's torpor running. That is gonna be hilarious. Come on, come on, come on. We knocked out the Bronto. Oh, look at him. Look at his little head. Oh, we're not. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. All right, so since last episode, I did do some breeding like we were talking about at the end of the last episode. So I did breed up some raptors. So we have some pretty decent ones now. We have like 2 of them are imprinted, I believe. I think I got 2, yeah. And then this last one wanted kibble or something like that I did not have. So that one is not imprinted, but that's okay. They're still far better than what I had. Plus now we have the numbers. So I put 2 of the not so great raptors are going to be back here on kind of protection duty with the parasaurs, the Carbonemus and the Dilo, and then I put our 2 breeders inside the pen or inside the chicken coop here, just so that, you know, they're protected. So in case something happens out here, hopefully they're still okay in there and we can, you know, breed up more of them if we need to. But yeah, so we did do that. Now for today, I have a couple goals. The first one is we ran out of metal, and I think a good trip would be to go over to Herbivore Island. It's just right down that way, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to. But we need to get some metal. Also, the Hunter Cave. I want to do that sometime soon because we do want a dung beetle, but I don't think that's going to be in this episode. I just don't think we're going to have enough time because we're going to have to make a raft. We're going to head over to Herbivore Island, and yeah, that's going to be that. But the last thing that I want to do, because I just saw it over here, or I should say the first thing we're going to do, is I found an oviraptor. So we're gonna grab some eggs and go try to tame up that oviraptor because let's face it, I've been already starting to breed. We have the dodo pen going that they're dropping eggs for kibble and stuff like that, and having to pick them up by hand is a pain in the butt, and I know we're probably like losing a bunch of them by not picking them up. So getting that oviraptor would be very, very good. So on that note, we're gonna go see if that oviraptor is still out and about over here. I know it wasn't super far, so hopefully we can track it down again. I don't think it was very far, so just gotta kind of keep our eyes peeled here. Should be an oviraptor somewhere down here. I'll get a moss chop. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try to get this. Oh, wait, we don't have. Our crossbow is almost broken. I have a couple arrows. I think this is enough. It doesn't really take too many arrows to get him, but I also don't have, I don't have any bolas. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take a break then from that and get a little bit more prepared. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna need some more resources. So we're gonna hop off. We're gonna go collect some, I think we're gonna need fiber, thatch, and stone. I think we have all the hides probably on the raptors, but we'll have to get those other items, craft a few bolas, and then we will get back to trying to tame the oviraptor. So we will be right back. So now we have a bola. We have a couple shots left on our trank arrow, I keep saying trank arrow, on our crossbow. And that's honestly fine because I don't think an oviraptor usually takes that many hits anyways. You know, it's going to be hard to hit you on... Oh, I'm crafting. So it's going to be very hard to hit you while I'm on a raptor. Like so, it's gonna be hard to hit you even if I'm not on a raptor. Let's be honest. All right. Let's just hope you don't die. There is an okay chance that you're gonna die. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, well, let's put some eggs on you. And these are parasaur eggs and moss chops eggs. So these honestly might be good enough. We'll have to see how much it... I know that's plenty. Like, that's a ton of eggs for a level 55. But let's put those on there. I can't remember if he wakes up kind of quick. I think we have narcotics back at the house if he does. I think he's going to go quick because of those parasaur eggs. All right, well, let me let this guy raise up. Again, I don't think it's going to take very long. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go harvest some corpses around here. Get some more hide and stuff like that. And if we need to go make narcotics, I'll run back to the house. I think we already have some there, so I'll just go pick those up if needed. So, all right, guys, I will be back shortly. Oh, sweet. We just found an explorer note. Let's pick that up real quick. Give our raptor and myself some levels. There you go. Got the stego one. Oh, yeah, that oviraptor just went up about a third. So, yeah, we'll definitely be good. So, I'll bring you guys back here when that's done. All right, guys, that oviraptor should be up any moment now, and then we're gonna bring it back home and let it start picking up our eggs for us, which will be amazing. There's one more. I think it needs like one more bite. This is a little guy. Is that a guy? Female? Yeah, it's a male. I remember. It is a male 55. Yeah, the torpor doesn't go down very fast. So we're good. Should be one more, I think, and it'll be raised up for us. All right, there we go. All right, let's bring you back to the base. That's gonna be super helpful. I know that was in my game plan. We were gonna actually go do the rafting first, but I was collecting resources for the raft. I came across the oviraptor and not gonna pass that up. So let's bring him back home and we'll throw him in the chicken coop there and just let him pick up all the eggs. That'd be incredibly helpful. But all right, I will bring you guys back. I'm gonna put him in the chicken coop and then collect the resources for a raft, and then we'll head on our journey over to Herbivore Island. All right, so here we go on this lovely rainy night. So we're gonna be taking the parasaur and the Pachy. Okay, that's not a diving board, bro. It's not a diving board. Let's try to get back on there. You and your little stubby legs. Let's jump on the raft. And nope, almost. You can do it. You can do it, Pachy. But yes, we're gonna take the Pachy. Yeah. Welcome to ARK. It's a little buggy, but we still love it. But anyways, we're going to take the parasaur and the Pachy. The parasaur will be helpful to collect some resources and berries. And then the Pachy, we might try to use it to knock something out, like I was saying in the last episode when we tamed it up. So we're just going to take this journey over to Herbivore Island over there. And oh my gosh, this game looked so beautiful. The water, since, it looked good in ASA in general, but since the 5.5 update, I don't know if you guys noticed like the extra details, but like the way that the waves like ripple is really cool. Looks really good. The sky and the clouds are so much better with 5.5. Definitely enjoying it. It's very, very, very beautiful to look at if you have a system that can support turning everything up. It looks really good. But anyways, we are making our way over. We're in a safe spot now, but we're about to cross through a little deep section here. This is the only risky spot. Hopefully there's no leads. That's the only thing that could ruin our day here, is if a leads likes to sink our raft. If anybody's unfamiliar, the leads are like these big whale-like things that are in the water. They're not too dangerous if you're like down in the water on a tame. I don't think they even really attack very much, or they're not very strong. But they will sink your raft with like a couple hits, especially if it's an alpha. There's alpha leads. With like one hit, that thing can sink your raft and anything on it. So definitely don't want that to happen. But all right, I think we're already almost halfway through the danger zone here. So once we get pull up through this little inlet here, we'll be safe, because this is all pretty shallow here and they can't get here. So all right, here we are at Herbivore Island, and we're going to collect. There's a lot of metal up on top of the hill if you've never been here before. So we're going to collect a lot of metal, and then I'm going to go around collecting a bunch of resources, because I think while we're here, I'm going to try to build the boat up a little bit too, to make it a little bit fancier. So that's kind of the intention for right now. Gather metal, build a raft, and yeah, we'll kind of go from there. See how long that takes to decide if we're going to like do anything else. But that might be it. Maybe we'll just do that, cut off the episode, and then we'll focus on the next goals tomorrow. Like getting an Anky if we don't get that done yet, and going to the Hunter Cave. So let's see where we get, and I'll bring you guys back here shortly. All right, guys, so I collected a little bit of resources here. We're gonna hide the sail for now. We might show it later depending on how this build goes. Here, Pachy, let's get you off here for a minute. I just wanted to show you guys kind of how I usually start my raft builds. I kind of do the same thing. I do the same thing on platform saddles for the most part too. It's just lined up a little bit different. But what I do is I take a foundation, I try to kind of like center it on the raft, and then I bring it all the way back to like the edge of the platform by the, is it the rudder stick or rudder control? I don't really know the right term for that, but I'll click once just to get it kind of placed down. And then if you get out of K mode, because I was in K mode for that, you can sink it down and then kind of make sure it's as straight as you want it to be. And then from there, I just snap the other foundations around it. I end up picking up the first one just because you can't leave that there. You wouldn't be able to access the raft. So I picked that one up, and I just place foundations everywhere else that I can for support. It'll support then the raft like as far out as we can get it. But yeah, we're gonna have to go get a couple more resources here to drop down I think we're missing one foundation, and then we're gonna make some ceilings to make the platform a little bit bigger. So let me just grab a few more resources here, and we should be able to craft a few more items to get the raft a little bit bigger here. All right, so let's make another foundation. And how many ceilings can we make? We can make 3. So we're gonna need more, but let's place these couple here just to give you guys an idea of how we're building the platform. Going a little slow, sorry about that, because of the crafting, but all right, let's place our last foundation. We wouldn't be able to fit anymore, so we have to switch to ceilings, and then these can just snap off whatever edge you want. And do we want to go that way? I kind of want to do like a point at the front of the raft. I usually just do a big rectangle, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe if we do a point, we can make it look a little bit more like a ship this time around. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's pick these up because I think we might use triangle ceilings. But we're going to want this to extend a little bit further in the back. So let's place these in the back of the raft. And then we can see if we can make some triangle ceilings to put in the front. I have not done this on a boat build before, so I'm not exactly sure how this will go, but let's give it a shot here. All right, will we start with it on the center or like off to the side? I don't think, well, it really wouldn't matter in the end because they're all just going to snap anyways. Just trying to picture how this would go. But all right, let's place one there. I think we're going to need some more resources, so let's go collect some more. And I will just bring you guys back when I make a little bit further. All right, guys. So here we are back at the raft, and apparently we have a visitor on the raft. We have a parasaur and its baby that apparently they're very fond of the raft that I'm building. So, oh, it's a 150 too. The 150 wants to come along for the ride. Wants to join the family. Well, too bad. We have too many parasaurs. I don't think we're gonna tame this one. But kind of funny. Oh, bugginess. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love the ARK bugginess. All right, let's cook some metal. All right, there we go. So let's see. Can we make more railings? Because we actually need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need 11 railings. Railings. 11. Get 9. All right, we'll put 9 of these on. I don't know. So on our unofficial, like my cluster, I have, I believe I have the platform set to like allow more structures and stuff. So I don't actually know how far we're going to get before it tells me that like we can't fit any more structures on here. Because I don't think I changed it for this playthrough. So I'm kind of experimenting with what I think is like the normal vanilla settings. So we'll have to see. I might still end up expanding that or adding like to where we can put more on here. If it ends up being too small. It's kind of a bummer because I'd like to stay kind of vanilla so that you guys could potentially build like the same thing as me, even if you're on like an official server. However, I just don't love, like, it's not as immersive. It's not fun when you're limited to like not being able to put more stuff on a raft or on like a platform saddle or whatever. So, but we'll see. This is actually already a decent amount so far, but I would love to go bigger and better. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get before it cuts us off. Dude, look, the Anky wants to come with us too. Man, we are popular. We are popular. All right, let's go put one more railing down. Oh, I should have set down this stuff on the box in the box there. Hold on. We have enough stuff for our smithy. We do. So there we go. We can get our smithy going. Nice. I think I'm gonna pop you. And it looks nicer this way, but the only reason why I'm thinking of not doing that is I'm kind of thinking we might do multiple. Forges. Which means I'm gonna need more room there. So let's see. Can I actually make another forge? Do we have enough stuff for that? No, we're missing more hide. Okay, no problem. Nice thing is we can actually bring a lot of this over to the smithy now, and then we just have the storage box for other stuff. So put all of our resources right into the smithy. Oops, not my backpack. Needed that. And you stopped because I must have taken your wood. So let's put your wood back in there. Bam. Okay, get you cooking. All right, I'm going to hide the sail again. I kind of like the sail. I usually take it away just because it is in the way, but kind of hard to envision like what I'm building when I have that up there. So, all right, let's make another quarter wall for the railing here. Okay, so I mean, we have like the full boat. The thing that I like to do, now granted, I know it really doesn't matter for leads because leads will actually sink you. And actually, we have four walls that are technically missing. I mean, we don't necessarily need them because they're covered, but kind of like it looking uniform. So can I make 4 more walls? No, but I was going to say, I like to fill the bottom out too. So like anywhere where there's a hole, I like to put ceilings. Again, I know that doesn't really matter for leads because the leads go, to my understanding at least, the leads go through any structures and they still like damage your boat. But I don't think other things do. So like if you're, why can't I get that to snap right? There we go. There we go. Look at that. If you're getting attacked by like a megalodon or something like that, I think that will protect the raft until it breaks your structures, and then obviously it'll hit your raft. But so like under here, we would want to put a whole bunch of ceilings here to seal all of this up. So it looks like we would need 1, 2, 3. We would need 6 ceilings there. Let's see, ceilings. I don't know that we're probably gonna have to go collect some more resources, but let's see real quick. Yeah, we're only allowed 1. Okay, well, yeah, let me go collect some more resources. I'm going to close this off. If we find out that we're running out of structure, like hitting that structure limit that I was worried about, then we might very well pick up some of this. But in case we're allowed to, I'm going to try to seal this all off just so that it's protected. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty cool. I've always done just like a square or rectangle boat. It's the first time I angled it. Now, granted, you lose a little bit of real estate because now it's pinched off here at the beginning or at the front. But it does look more like a boat, which is kind of cool, I think. So yeah, I'm kind of liking this so far. I do think it's pretty cool looking. All right, let's see. Can I actually repair? My crossbow is very near broken. I wonder if we have enough stuff yet to repair it. We do. Nice. Okay. About the axe, can I repair that? No, we can't. We are missing some hide. Well, it's a good thing we just repaired our crossbow then, because we could potentially go hunt some stuff. All right, I will bring you guys back as we make more progress. All right, guys, so there you go. So that is, we just hit the structure limit. So there's definitely some details I could take off if I wanted to put something else down, because now like I can't put anything else down. But I mean, I'll be honest, this isn't too bad. We got a pretty decent amount of space to put some creatures on here. We have our bed on here. We have a preserving bin. We have a smithy, we have a forge, we have a box, we have the campfire, and a mortar and pestle. So, I mean, in general, it kind of fit everything that I guess you would need on a raft. Again, if this was, if I had more room to put, you know, more stuff down, I would probably fill those in with actual windows. I've done it before. This is kind of what I was talking about at the house, where you can hang upside down railings like here. So it makes this even more closed in, that way just like an ichthy or something weird doesn't come flying in here. I usually put doors here, double doors, just so that it keeps anything from running up onto the deck with us. And then the main thing, like I was telling you, I ended up picking up that one ceiling, but I did not close the bottom end. So the bottom is open. Again, it doesn't matter too much. I do just think like maybe if a megalodon comes up here and starts attacking the raft, I think if we would have had ceilings in there, it would protect that. Again, from a lead sickness, it does not matter. I think it goes right through those things. But anyways, I mean, it's still a pretty cool build, though, for what we were able to fit on here. I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, with the official settings, I think we did a pretty good job. Again, I'll probably expand the amount of structures we can place on a platform here soon so we can add some more detail. But again, for what you can do on official, I think it looks pretty darn good. All right, guys, welcome back. So we want to tame an Anky, as that was kind of my last goal for this episode. And actually, I almost ended the episode, and then I realized once I edited some of it down that it really wasn't that long. So I think I want to tame an Anky still for this episode. However, before we do that, I found something else while I was looking for Ankys that I would like to tame. And it's because of this baby. Look at this baby. I love these colors. So I think what we're going to do is that's a male, and I believe the mom, I don't know where she wandered off to. Well, I just kind of gave it away, but is a female. So here's the one. Yeah, here's the 140 female. So I think we're going to tame these up real quick just because we needed Phiomia anyways. And I really love the color of that baby. So let's take care of this. And yeah, we'll tame these two things up, get them on the boat, and then we're going to go for the Anky. And I think that'll be it for today's episode. So let's not hit the trike. I really wish you weren't like right there. Trike would be kind of nice. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Phiomia's down. Let's grab a whole bunch of berries and we'll feed that and tame it up. Then we'll snatch the baby and we'll be good to go. But then we'll look for our Anky. And you're like another 140 baby? I don't know if that's the same one, but anyways, yeah, we'll be back here in a minute. All right, this Phiomia should almost be done here. Probably one or two more bites. 96. Man, that trike is like all up in my business. It's like protecting the Phiomias. All right, come on, one more bite. There we go. All right, let's grab our baby because that's the one I really wanted. Oh, can't get you. Hey, your mama's. Everything's blocking you. There you go. All right, there we go. The baby Phiomia. I love this one. Let's give it a bunch of berries. Oh, that's all I can give it for now. Okay, you guys come over here. We can get a saddle on the big one. Maybe we'll just let the other one raise up so that we can eventually bring it up there. There you go. You go there. Passive. Oh, why are you wandering away? Actually, can I make a Phiomia saddle right now? Let's see if we can. If we can, we'll get the one. Yeah, we'll get the one on the ship. All right, so I also looked around for Ankys, and unfortunately, I did not find any good Ankys. We did get a drop too, so I did get some good gloves. Actually, we should probably put those on. Get some good gloves, and we did get a sickle, which is kind of nice because we didn't make a sickle yet, so that's pretty good. And yeah, but anyways, we went around looking for Ankys, and I am not finding any good level Ankys, which is kind of a bummer. So we might need to. I don't know if you're gonna fit through the door. Oh, you do. Okay, cool. So we might need to actually hold on. There's two more islands, those little ones. Make sure you're just not following me real quick. There's two more islands that are right over here, like these little ones. I guess we can check there. I did not look if there's any Ankys there. Otherwise, I think the best level I found was like a 50, which is rather unfortunate. But hey, it's an Anky, and we don't have one yet, so I'll take a 50. But like I said, let's double check, make sure there's not any better Ankys hiding around on these two islands here. So we got a parasaur. I think there's an Explorino here, isn't there? I mean, it'd be wise to use a creature to get it, but I don't know. There's so many Explorer notes. I kind of like, if I buy one, I would like to just grab it so that we don't miss it. I swear there's one on here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. Maybe it's the other island. Let's go look over here. Maybe it's here. This looks really... Yeah, there it is. And there we go. What one did we get there? We got the Hyenodon. All right, nice. I'm not seeing any creatures on this one. So, yeah, I don't think so. So we're going to probably just have to go for the 50, which it is what it is. But all right, let's head back. I think we're going to, you know what we're going to do? I almost forgot why I brought it, but we're going to try to I think we're going to use the Pachy. We're going to try to use a Pachy and see if we can knock out an Anky. Now, an Anky, that's a pretty tough target because it takes a bit to knock one down. So I guess it'll be pretty impressive if we can do it, but let's give it a shot. Let's go get the old Pachy. All right, I'm gonna stash the parasaur kind of out of the way here because I don't want it to end up getting into the brawl. All right, hopefully you just kind of mind your own business here. All right, Pachy, what can we level up? We got 2 levels on you. Maybe we'll put 1 into melee and 1 into health because I need to be able to survive it. I don't know how much damage we're gonna take trying to do this. Let's do that. All right, here we go. We're going out on the Pachy. There were Ankies all around here. Let's go find where they are. Again, none of them were good. There we go. So what level are you? Again, I think 50 was about the highest I was finding. So 20. Okay, 20 is way too low. Pretty sure there was a 50 around here somewhere. All right, let's track that down. I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. Look at that. We got a PT and a rock. Nice. All right. Here's an Anky. Let's go see. As long as it's at least 50. Oh, there's 2 of them, though. I was going to say at least 50 or above. We'll probably tame it. Yeah, because there's the 50. That might have been one of the 50. I think there's a couple 50s out here. And you are 20. Yeah, it's just so bad. They're both female, so it doesn't really pay to have both of those. What are you, trike? 55. Just worried about accidentally hitting the trike and then getting that in on the fight too. All right, I think we're just gonna give it a shot. I guess I'm just gonna try to knock out both of these because they're gonna start fighting me anyways. So I guess let's see what happens. So here we go, the test of the Pachy. I don't even know. I would say that's how you do it, right? Yeah, let's make some room and go again. Oh, I missed. At least I think I missed. Not sure if I missed. Okay, square up, and go. I don't know if I'm hitting it. I've never really done this before. Where are you? Go. Bam. Yeah, that was definitely a hit. All right, the other one's getting ticked off too, which I was expecting. There we go. All right, we're doing good health-wise. I just don't know, are we actually knocking it out? Wait, is it torpor running? Oh, we got it. Okay, that was just a 20, but that's still pretty cool. All right, let's get some stamina back, and then let's go for this one, because this one was the 50, which I would, again, not that that's great either, but I would rather have the 50. All right, grab the stam back, and... All right, let's rev those little short legs up and go. Oh, we're gonna hit the tree. Oh, no, we didn't. Gotta hit the Pachy. All right, move out. No, I didn't hit the Pachy. There's no fight music. And bam. I think he keeps hiding behind trees. Let's try again. There we go. That was a hit. All right, let's lead it this way so it gets out of the trees a little bit. Well, that's pretty cool, though. If it works, I mean, not using trank arrows is pretty cool. All right, here it comes. Come on, Anky, I'm ready for you. The Pachy is ready to charge, and go. Ooh, right in the head. All right, so that was 2 hits, I think. I want to calculate. Oh, are we stuck? Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. Okay. Stuck there for a second. How are we doing health-wise? Pretty good. It's pretty tanky. And go. Don't know if I'm not very good at aiming it. Once you start going straight, I think you pretty much can't change it. So I think I keep missing. Okay, another turn. Wait, are you torpor running yet? No. Yeah, straight for me. Okay. Let's go again. Might be torpor running. Get out of the way. Ah, Phiomia, get out of the way. Okay. Getting a little bit low on stam, but let's just keep going. Ah, the Phiomia will not. I'm gonna end up knocking out the Phiomia. Go, go, go. No. Did I get it? I think I missed. All right, not very good at the whole aiming part. Need to perfect that for sure. Oh, hold on. I think we're low on stam. Okay, I think it's torpor running now. Definitely looks like it's torpor running. Hold on. My mouse is being a little funky. There we go. And go, go, go. There we go. All right, we knocked out 2. That's awesome. Okay, that actually worked better than I was expecting. All right, let's throw some berries on you, and I'm probably just gonna kill the other one, to be honest with you guys, because we don't really need the other one. Let's kill it, and maybe we'll promote a better one. We're gonna be leaving the island soon, so I doubt we're gonna get anything better before we leave, but you never know. So I'm gonna kill this one. We'll wait till the other one tames out, which I think Anky's take a little while, and then I'll bring you guys back to probably end off the episode as we're sailing back home. All right, later, guys. All right, guys, in the spirit of boredom, let's see what else we can knock out. I don't even think we're gonna tame it, but like, let's try to knock out a trike. We're not gonna, I don't think I'm even gonna tame this one, but there you go. We went head to head. Oh, he broke my skull. He broke my skull. Oh, that's actually a good like escape plan too. There we go. Let's get away from him. And then go again. Okay. Oh, we didn't even have to like go away from him and we got a hit? That's awesome. All right, well, there you go. You can even knock out a trike. Like, that was actually extremely easy. I was not expecting that to be that easy. Okay, well, that's cool. Like I said, I really don't think we're gonna tame a trike right now. So, unfortunately, we're gonna kill you, but I just wanted to see if we could do it. That was pretty impressive. Oh, man. What else can we knock out? This is so stupid. Go, go, go. This is the dumbest idea that I've ever had. Go get the bronto. No, 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 no. Come back. Hit him in the ankles. Go for the ankles. Go for the ankles. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the tree. All right, good job, good job. If I can knock down a bronto, I'm not gonna lie. We will officially, I will have to say that I've been sleeping on this creature for far too long. Go. Oh, I don't have any stam? No, I don't have any stam. Hold on a second. Oh, I hit the tree. Dang it. Oh, the other one's coming. The other one's coming. Come on, get your stand back. Pretty sure this is the one I've been hitting. Wait, is he torpor running? Dude, I think he's torpor running. That is gonna be hilarious. Come on, come on, come on. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, I'm out of stam. Come on, Bronto. Dude, if I can get this stam back, I think he's gone. I think he's a goner. No, yet. We knocked out the Bronto. Oh, look at him. Look at his little head. Oh, we're not going to tame a Bronto either right now, but I'm not going to lie. This is the most impressive thing. I've been sleeping on the Pachy. The Pachy has officially taken down the Bronto. That is amazing. Yeah, Pachy. Can I step on your head? There you go. Oh, it keeps glitching him off. Oh, I pooped on him. Can I step on your head? I deserve to step on you. Aw, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me. That's so sad. There you go. Let's take a screenshot of that one. The Pachy, look at how big the Bronto is, and we knocked him out by hitting him in the ankles. Oh, I love it. All right, we're waiting for the Anky to tame, but again, I just wanted to see what was gonna happen, and that is so funny. Oh man. Man, the Pachy strikes again. All right, we're gonna be using this guy more. This is amazing. All right, I'll bring you guys back here in a little bit. All right, guys, welcome back. So we do have the Anky tamed up now. I've been having just way too much fun knocking stuff out with the Pachy. I can't believe we knocked out. What did we knock out? Obviously, the Anky. Some Phiomias. We knocked out. We knocked out a trike. We knocked out the Bronto. That was pretty amazing. But anyways, we do have the Anky again. Not a great level, but it's an Anky, so that's pretty good. So all right, let's bring all these guys back to the boat, and then I'll do a proper ending here to the episode. All right, guys, so there we go. We have our raft built, and we've tamed up we got our 2 Phiomias, which I love the color of this one. Now it's fully grown, but we got 2 Phiomias, we got an Anky, we got a raft, and we've picked up a decent amount of metal to bring home. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I think we're going to head home and prepare for our mission tomorrow, which is going to be the Hunter Cave. I want to go there. Not that we really needed artifacts yet, but like I said, I want to go get a dung beetle. So we're going to take on the Hunter Cave, hopefully come home with the dung beetle. And then after that, we can work on a greenhouse. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time. Later, guys.